video, I'm going to talk about ecology and the relation between the different topics we saw this semester, such as biochemical reactions, genetics, DNA, protein synthesis, natural selection, and evolution. Ecology is the scientific analysis and study of the interactions between different living organisms and their environment. In an ecosystem, we can see how living and non-living things interact with each other in order to survive. One of the most important interactions is between plants and animals and their biochemical reactions to produce energy. Plants do photosynthesis and animals do cellular respiration. The relationship between these two is that in photosynthesis, carbon dioxide, water, and the energy from the sun are used to produce glucose and oxygen, while in cellular respiration, glucose and oxygen are used to produce energy as ATP, water are carbon dioxide, which means that animals use the products of photosynthesis to get energy and plants use the products of cellular respiration to produce glucose. Photosynthesis is a process divided into parts, the light-dependent reactions and the Calvin cycle. In the light-dependent reactions, the oxygen is produced as a waste and molecules such as ATP and NADPH are prepared in the thylakoid membrane for the next step. These reactions allow living things to live through their lives, but the reasons that allow living things, living species, to survive through thousands of years is the DNA, and we know this because of genetics, the study of genes, genetic variation and heredity in living organisms. Two important figures are Gregor Mendel, father of genetics, and Charles Darwin with his theory on evolution by natural selection. The DNA is a molecule that carries the genetic information used by living organisms and viruses to grow and develop, and has all their traits encrypted in a code. This molecule has a double helix chain of nucleotides composed of a phosphorus group and sugar part called sugar phosphate backbone bound to a nitrous base. There are 4 bases called adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine, and they pair in the DNA's double helix in this order: guanine with cytosine and thymine with adenine. The DNA is very important for the synthesis of proteins in each cell. Proteins play a fundamental role in growth and development and performs specific functions in the body of each organism. Protein synthesis is a process divided into 2 steps: transcription and translation. Transcription takes place in the nucleus. During transcription, the RNA polymerase binds to DNA and opens it so that complementary bases pair with the DNA to form an mRNA strand. In translation, the mRNA copy of DNA is attached to the ribosome outside of the nucleus, and anticodons attached to the amino acids start binding with the respective codons in the mRNA until a protein chain of amino acids is formed. Now that we know about DNA and genes, we can talk about evolution. Evolution is change in the heritable characteristics of biological populations over successive generations and allows the population of a species to survive for thousands of years. Natural selection is the way genes are passed along generations, and this is usually done by sexual reproduction in which meiosis has a big importance. To explain it, let's take a look of the image. Here we can see that there are green and orange petals, and there is also a bird that preys upon the green ones. Because the birds eat the green ones mostly, these were not able to reproduce while the orange
created using Powtoon.